And raping Magneto. Too bad Man of Steel's just a nickname, huh? The next comic, to my knowledge, has never raped Magneto. Alright, I've been surprised before. He is a very funny guy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Tyler Major!
Thank you, Nick. I'm sorry if I seem a little tired. I was screaming "fuck you" at the Mitt Romney concert that happened 3 hours ago. Anyone go to those, by the way? Like, go check out Obama and Jay-Z and Bruce Springsteen or anything? I know, girl. It's fucking amazing. They're fun. I like to go to stuff like that. I love music and I love parties. Like, Halloween was recent, and I went to a costume rave party at Bluestone. If you've never been to Bluestone, it's an amazing place. It's an old church that they switched to be like a little dance club. It has 3 dance areas, 3 bars, and a shit in the VIP section. But I went to a dubstep rave, and I love dubstep. Any dubstep fans in the audience? I fucking love dubstep because it's really the one true music. If you really think about it, it has everything. It has, the energy of, a rock show. It has the catchiness of a pop song. It has all the cool beats of new age rap without all the shitty lyrics. And, it has nothing from country because country sucks ass. I'm serious. Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy was good. Everything after that is fucking ended. So I think amazing happened to me that hadn't happened in a while. I had sex for the first time in a while this weekend from someone at that party. And that was cool. But I never want to have sex again because of it. Because I joined a very special club. I fisted someone this weekend. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, first off, I don't know how I tricked this woman to sleep with me because I went as Dexter from Dexter's Lab to the Halloween party. And everyone's just like, oh my god, a mad scientist. And nothing's great when you're hitting on a woman going, I'm not a mad scientist, I'm an 8-year-old little red-headed German laboratory boy. Speak with me. But anyway, we're talking, we're both fucked up, we go back to my place, and we're screwing around, and I'm getting into it. This is for the ladies in the room, I'm using my sexy voice going, hey. What do you want me to do? We're going at it, and I'm rubbing on her hoo-hoo. I'm dingling the meat flaps, as they say. And she's just like, I really get off when guys fist me. And it didn't register at first. Because guys, I don't know if you have this problem, my penis isn't as big as my fist. So it's just okay, and I start to work it in, and I'm just okay, let's test this out. I go 4 fingers deep, no problem. It's fucking fuck. And then I guess the point is just twirl it in like a corkscrew thing. I'm okay. And I'm in the abyss. You haven't really looked at yourself when you realize you're having sex with a woman and the thing that's getting her off isn't your penis or your fingers, but your fucking fist. I'm being serious. I could feel she told me, for anyone who ever wants to try fisting, the best way to get your partner off apparently is to rock your fist up and down, like you're really angry at someone like that. But she's like, just fucking do that. I'm doing it, and oh god, it's like I'm talking about a science fiction movie. The moisture, it's there, and I have to deal with this. It's horrifying. I hate sex. I've always had a bad experience with sex. When I was 15, I had my first girlfriend. I had my first girlfriend ever. Let's call her Bonnie for this story because that's her name. And she's literally my first girlfriend. We went from every stage lovey-dovey, hey, I think you're cute, let's date, hold hands, stuff like that. And then we had sex. But that wasn't the worst part. It's because we grew older and it got to that point okay, we've had tame sex, let's have freak sex. And we started to have this pattern okay, I do something I want to do to you, you do the same to me. And it got to the point where a bunch of men in the room who have probably tried this with their partners and want to, I wanted to try anal. Now, a lot of girls really don't like anal, and they don't understand why guys like it, and I'm going to explain to you why we like it, or want to try it at least. It's just pure curiosity. Like, say there's a hole on that wall that, like, no matter what I put into it feels magical and wonderful, and like I'm giving like a close-up experience with God, and then an inch and a half away from that hole is another hole I've never been in. And so far the only negative we can think about this hole is that poop comes out of it every time. Everyone's curious, it's about that hole. So like we try anal, she doesn't like it, we're like arguing and stuff like that. I'm like, fine, it's your turn, do whatever. She says, lay in your bed, close your eyes. It feels like she's, jacking me off and stuff like that, just give me a talk. I'm like, okay, this is fine. She's like, I'll be right back. She leaves the room, she says, just keep your eyes closed, and I'm a dumbass, and I go, okay. And unbeknownst to me, she went to her little brother's room. Her little brother collects G.I. Joes. And I'm not talking about the little 6-inch piss-poor G.I. Joes kids have nowadays. I'm talking about the old school, foot-long, kung fu grip. I'm a fucking man, here's my mustache, chest hair, and my whiskey bottle attachment G.I. Joe. And I know what you're thinking, she didn't shove the G.I. Joe in my ass. Let's get that clear right now. But this G.I. Joe had a M4 assault rifle with a bayonet attachment on the end. Yeah, it's getting worse from here. And she's like rubbing me, and I'm feeling it. She takes the bayonet of the G.I. Joe. We're fucking going there, girlfriend. I don't care what the fuck you say. And she shoves it into my urethra.
Oh my!
Yeah! Every guy in here's dick just like we're seated inside of it. It's fucking horrible. I have a horrible for sex. I really don't have an ender to follow my penis getting, mutilated joke, so I'm Tyler Major, that's in my fight, that's mediocrity. Thanks guys for laughing.